If you're one of my players, please stop watching. Hello Internet, I am the hero of Julios, once again with another Saltmarsh vlog, and today we'll be talking about actually reading the book and understanding the stuff inside of it. So, when we last left our heroes, I had my players, they met up with some guards at the tower, the watchtower outside of the city, and they were given two side quests. They decided to take both. One takes them to the drowned forest in search of a lost battalion, or lost patrol, actually. The other was to the Hool Marshes, where they will find a lost caravan of owlbear pelts. In exchange, if they return the soldiers successfully, they'll get 50 gold if the soldiers were in danger, and if they were just lost, I'm just giving them 20 gold. Fortunately for the players, they were in very much a lot of danger. Just a lot of danger. In fact, demons, because apparently, according to the Drowned Forest random encounters and what I rolled, they ended up fighting a creature known as a dretch. Dretches, multiple ones to be exact. Originally there was going to be 5, but I added one more because I felt they could take them on. And I was right. It was actually not that hard of a fight for them. But this led to them following the tracks that the Dretches left behind to the nest of a Vrock, which is a challenge rating 6 monster. Mind you, these guys are challenge rating, or level 3 right now. So what I had to happen was they made it to the Vrock's nest, and when they jumped at it, it sort of just didn't want to fight them. It was already had gone through all the trouble of hunting down these 8 other guys and sort of just was like, fine, whatever, took the leg of one of the men and flew off to be an enemy for a later day. So my players, they got the battalion back together, and during the night, one of them was kidnapped by some bullywugs. The bullywugs they're a frog-like people. They worship giant toads and stuff, and their shamans can turn into giant frogs. So when the players caught up to them, they decided to take a peaceful approach, except for the bard, who decided to shoot one of them, and it led to a bit of hostility, but overall, an understanding was eventually met, especially when the dragonborn cleric healed the bullywug that the bard damaged. As a result, they tried to communicate, but bullywugs only speak bullywug, which is a language that can be understood by frogs. The druid in the party, unfortunately, is level 3, and you have to be level 4 to gain the ability to turn into creatures with a swim speed. Because of this, the bullywugs were not able to properly communicate with them, but the shaman in their bullywug community sort of, through miming, through interpretation, told them to come back when they could turn into something that can swim, because then if he turns into a frog, they can talk to each other, which is a good place to start. But anyways, what I'm getting at here is, if you look here on page 24 of the Saltmarsh book, there's actually information on the drowned forest, and then on page 25 there's the Hool Marshes, not marches. But altogether, what I'm trying to get at is, the books are actually really good for explaining the outer areas of your world rather than just the cities themselves. I had spent so much time focusing on reading about Saltmarsh itself that I didn't even think about the surrounding area, which will actually be really helpful to me as a homebrewer. I think this will allow me to expand my world better. I'm still a bit of an amateur DM despite the years that I have been playing, and now I'm trying to get into a more serious function as one, where I'm building an entire world as well as the environments around the cities, and this is a good place to start. Personally, I love homebrewing and I love improvising, but this is extremely helpful and has improved me as a DM. Once they have finished this, they are moving on to the Hool Marshes, where they will take on some goblins in order to get back the carriage of owlbear pelts, and when they get back to the city, we will finally get into the meat and potatoes, because with this heroic return of innocent patrolmen and bearing favor with some of the local guildsmen and merchants and whatnot, they will finally garner the attention of the town council. So stick with it. I just had the session maybe like a couple hours ago, so I'm a little tired and I'm going to go have some food. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. This is the Hero of Julios, Xing out.